Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video. We were going to Cape Town, but this is the time when we went to get my young sister. It's just a memory I do not want to forget, so that's why I included it.
Placed onto flight mode.
To be honest, this video wasn't shot properly because I didn't know how to do a vlog, but here we are on our way to Joburg. Yeah. The hotel, I think it's called Garden Squad, yeah, in Sandton. Yeah, and that is us now going in the lift.
There is a different. It's 5 7 over.
So we spent a night in this Garden Court Hotel in Johannesburg on our way to Cape Town. And so this is my view from outside our room, me and my sisters. And then in the morning, we're going to go for breakfast and then off to Cape Town in the afternoon. I think I forgot to mention that this was our first time doing a December trip outside our country, Zimbabwe. And so this was our first time really seeing the views of Sandton, South Africa, you know, and we were super excited. I couldn't stop taking videos, couldn't stop taking photos. I thought the buildings were lovely. I thought the place was beautiful. When I'd come to South Africa several times, I've never been to Sandton like this, you know, on a tour and everything, in a beautiful rooftop hotel, blah, blah. We were on our way to Mall of Africa to do a little bit of shopping and just see it generally, but I couldn't get a lot of videos inside there. I didn't think to vlog, didn't think to show you guys, but I do have a picture there. I think it's going to show. Yeah. And so the next part, we were in Cape Town, arriving in Cape Town. Super, super excited. Where let's go? Oh my never. I never said could never. This camera beauty you.
Where the guy with the yellow as it goes through the way that security is going.
Yes.
So that's one.
He's giving us direction.
Yeah. So
we will come this way.
This was the view outside the breakfast eating area at our hotel. We were staying at City Lodge, waterfront, Cape Town. It was so beautiful. Like after breakfast, like when you're eating breakfast, just looking at that view, guys, it just felt like, you know, one of those moments where you're just like, God is so good, and you just want to say thank you, Jesus, 10,000 times, because you don't know how else he could be here at this very moment, seeing such beautiful things if it wasn't for him. So yeah, it was so beautiful. I loved it. The tour guide, Mr. Oscar, had arrived. Honestly, a big shout out to Mr. Oscar. Honestly, I do not know if I would have experienced Cape Town the way I did if it wasn't for that amazing tour guide who kept showing us places and kept explaining and made us feel the moment. You know what I'm saying? Feel like, there's so much history in Cape Town. And so, yeah, I'm going to leave a huge chunk of him explaining what this is all about, because I want to sort of like just keep it for my memories. So if you if you are not interested in the whole, then we're gonna go this way, you can just skip this part, just forward the video to the next part. But yeah, this is really why I will live this part, because it was so good to me.
And we have 2 stops here. One is called the Cape of Good Hope, another one is called the Cape Point. The Cape Point is like a viewpoint.
That's wonderful.
So yeah, it is known that the Atlantic Ocean basically meets the Indian Ocean.
Oh, there. That's good.
We are in a town where we have 2 oceans
Meeting.
Yeah. So where we are now, we are on the Atlantic part. And as we get there, we're gonna arrive where the Indian comes from this side, from the east, and then the current comes in here. This part is called the False Bay. I'll explain to you later. Yeah. Basically, this is now, the temperature here changes. This water is much colder than this one here.
Can one feel it if you were to?
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring a machine. But if you are local, you can feel it. But how do you get from here to here? Because it's a driving distance. That's why they measure it with these measurements. Yeah. But here, this water is a little bit, maybe 6 to 10 degrees warmer than this one.
Warmer than this, yes.
Because this water comes from the Antarctica, pushing the iceberg.
That's good.
So this is much colder than this one as we go further.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So this one goes to Durban and then goes to Mozambique and exit Port Elizabeth.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one is known to be the southwest corner of the African continent, but it's not the lowest land, because some people, they think the Cape of Good Hope is the other
lowest.
It's not the lowest. So as you go further here, I don't know if this map is not too clear, but as you go further somewhere there, it gives you, this is Hermanas, it gives you there. I don't know why did they draw it like this. But this is the Cape Agalas. So this is the southernmost tip of Africa. That's the last land in Africa. So below here, there is only Argentina, which is like the lowest in the world.
In the world.
Yeah. So we're the second lowest here in Cape Town. Yeah. So you can have
you
the
go
map.
towards the Capricorn.
Sit back, relax, enjoy the Cape Town views. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Did I mention that I come from a landlocked country? So this was my first time viewing a sea. So being at a seashore, just seeing everything. And I had so much about the sea. Oh, you will see waters that are endless, that you will look at it and you won't even know where the water is starting or where the water is going. It's just continuous. I had heard so much about the sea, and this was my first time seeing the sea. It looked so beautiful, honestly, and I'm so glad that the first sea that I got to see was, the one in Cape Town. I feel like it was so clean. The waters were so clean, and the sand at the beaches there as well. Everything was just so beautiful. It just gave me this whole wow vibe, like, yo, so this is how it all looks. To be honest, this was unforgettable. Like, it was just an unforgettable experience. I don't know that I would really love it this much. We were at the top of some mountain, but I think if you want to really understand where we were, you have to go back to the map when he was explaining, because I just know that there was certain points, point B, point A. So we're at the top to see a better view. And yeah, I think it was so beautiful. Honestly, I love being God's child. I think it's different when you're just grateful for life generally, and when you are just grateful to God because He's your source. Like, when you're quite sure who the source is, it's not even your hard work, it's not even your anything. You just know that this was God. And yeah, I think truly it was so lovely, and we remain grateful to God that we could go as a family to this trip. And I think that's the other thing that made it so wholesome, being with the people that you love, being with the people that you can be the most vulnerable with, especially growing up together. Everything is just in the open space, and so it was easy to just enjoy. So at this penguin place where you're looking at the penguins, I lost my hat. So it just fell there and no one could get it for me. These guys were like, hey, now we need, oh, goodbye. Can do video ngofoto yanzu.
Umpendume is point that.
What?
Ngothi khona itafula.
Oh, so selling at the support server.
Le impenduso kumane sometimes.
I mean, guys, what the heck? Wow. Guys, these things, I don't know how it happened, but somehow when we were busy there, I fell off the thingy. I don't even know how it happened. So yeah, like, but it's difficult to describe. Only the people that saw, and that was my brother. Unfortunately for me, he laughed his lungs out throughout.
So this is the house that is housing the parliament at the moment. So the South African parliament sessions are happening in here now because parliament is so caught fire.
My neighbors will be here when they make it.
So, guys, I want us to pay attention. You know, this is a very historical place, Cape Town. So, there are certain buildings that will be coming soon. And I just wanted to be describing something about them. When I tell you that the tour guide, Mr. Oscar, was a 10 out of 10, was a 5-star rated tour guide, I mean it, because those buildings right here, those ones with different colors, blue, green, yellow, they were the highlight of our moment because of how he described those buildings. You know, he talked about how they were a silent protest during the apartheid time, the pink, green, you know, yellow, just showing how different colors can be so harmonious. And so how we as people generally, you know, can be different colors, but we don't need to fight because of our different colors and races. So it was so beautiful. I literally, my eyes got watery just from hearing that. And, you know, I was just like, this is a beautiful place, you know. Oh my goodness. Our very first time at the aquarium. Oh my goodness, we were so happy. And apparently this is the best rated aquarium in Africa. So you can imagine we wanted to see the animals that, you know, the fishes of the sea. You know what I'm saying? We were super excited. This was so beautiful. We had fun. And if you love the aquarium, then this is your opportunity to just enjoy the views.
Phela wakhe yabe nguyi-experiment njengokude kuzikhona oyi-one dala kwamele bekhona oyi-one osifelayo to prove your point.
almost a no mountain too.
So we were staying at City Lodge, and this is our room, me and my sister. So I think at the beginning of the video, maybe I just showed a bit of it, but this is a clear picture of the room. You know, it's so beautiful. We loved it. It was so lovely. We enjoyed our time here, I don't want to lie. Like the aesthetic, you call it the what? The aesthetics. Yeah, the aesthetic. I don't know. But yeah, that is the word. It was just on another level. We had a lot of snacks. I don't think this is wise. Is there really a place with better views? Honestly, I think this is so beautiful. I don't know how they planned out the city to look, but this was so beautiful. We went for the Table Mountain tour, and this is how beautiful it was as well. You know, the whole city is just a wonder, honestly. It's so beautiful. Like, you just feel like, I don't know how it would be like to live here. I just wonder.
You can go to a place called the Excess Park. That is where you get a lot of deals.
To buy food, clothes.
Yeah. It's like a...
Where?
It's like a, how do you call it? Outlets. It's a lot of...
My sister did this skydiving. Yeah, I think it's called skydiving, yeah. My sister did the skydiving right there, and oh my goodness, that looked beautiful, but it also looked scary. But I like scary, but I just thought, you know, yeah. This was actually my first time at the beach, and so yeah, it was just so different, and the water was so clean but so cold. But you know, after a while you get used to the water, and it was just so beautiful. We loved it, we enjoyed it.
Things with our Chinese.
Hey.
Like Chinese.
Satan, Pedro, quiet. Asithelani ngamanzi guys, ku-cute for content.
Yeah, guys.
Mesithelani ngamanzi for content.
It's me, man.
Oh, funny. Let's see story. Things we do for now, man. This should do. Cinematic. All right. I have to save myself. See, I saw